Welcome back to Liberty Coin Value, the channel where we uncover hidden treasures hiding right inside your pocket change. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most iconic and highly collected coins in American history, the 1941 United States wheat penny. This is a coin that millions of people have handled without realizing its historical significance, its collector demand, and the surprising big money some rare varieties can still bring in today's booming coin market. So sit tight, because by the end of this video you'll understand exactly why the 1941 penny is more than just old copper. It's a piece of American heritage that every collector should respect. The 1941 Lincoln wheat cent was minted during a time of major historical transition. The United States was coming out of the Great Depression, and just months later it would enter World War II. This penny represents a moment when America was rebuilding, preparing, and standing on the edge of a major turning point in world history. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the 1941 wheat cent carries the classic portrait of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse and two wheat stalks on the reverse, a timeless symbol of strength, progress, and American resilience. This coin belongs to the beloved wheat penny series minted from 1909 to 1958, the series that laid the foundation for what penny collectors still cherish today. What many people don't realize is that the 1941 wheat penny was struck in huge quantities, but not all of these pennies were created equal. There are three major mint locations for this year: Philadelphia, which produced 887 million coins, Denver, with 128 million coins, and San Francisco, with 92 million coins. Even though millions were made, very few high-grade examples survive today, especially those with sharp details, bright surfaces, and no wear. And that's exactly where collectors start paying big premiums. Now, let's talk about what most viewers want to know: the value and worth of the 1941 wheat penny in today's market. The good news is that even circulated examples still hold value. In lower grades, a typical circulated 1941 penny starts at around 12 cents, and that's the minimum you can expect, which is already more than face value. But the value begins to climb quickly as the condition improves. A mid-grade circulated coin can sell for $1 to $2, while higher-end circulated coins often reach $5 to $10 depending on eye appeal and strike quality. The real excitement begins when we enter the world of uncirculated examples. Brilliant red uncirculated 1941 pennies, especially those graded MS65 or higher, can reach $40, $80, and sometimes over $150 for exceptional pieces. But it doesn't stop there. Some of the highest graded examples of the 1941 wheat cent have sold for astonishing amounts. A top population MS68 red example can sell for thousands of dollars at auction because collectors love perfect coins from the wartime era. These ultra-gem survivors are scarce, and their beauty makes them standout trophy pieces for registry collectors. That's the kind of coin that turns a common date into big money. Another powerful value booster comes from error pennies. The 1941 wheat cent is famous for several collectible error types that can dramatically increase a coin's market value. Examples include double dies, off-center strikes, clipped planchets, die cracks, and repunched mint marks. Some of these errors can sell anywhere from $50 to over $500, depending on rarity and demand. And an extremely strong double die, if you're lucky enough to find one, can even surpass $1,000 or more. These are the coins that make everyday pocket change searches exciting. What makes the 1941 wheat penny so attractive to collectors is that it's both affordable and historically meaningful. Even beginners can start a collection with just a few dollars, while experienced collectors hunt for the rare top-grade gems and scarce errors that bring in serious money. The year 1941 also marks a turning point in U.S. minting history, as the country soon transitioned into wartime steel pennies just 2 years later. This gives the 1941 cent extra historical weight in the timeline of American coinage. Even today, these coins are still circulating in small numbers, meaning you could realistically find a 1941 penny in a coin jar, in old savings, or even in pocket change, though it's rare. Imagine discovering a 12-cent penny that turns out to be worth $200 or more. That's the magic of coin hunting. And every collector knows that wheat pennies are among the most fun and rewarding coins to search through, because you never know when you'll stumble upon a hidden treasure.in today's collector market. The 1941 wheat penny remains a strong and steady performer. Its value continues to rise gradually, especially for mint-state examples and certified high-end coins. Like all collectible coins, condition is king. If you find one that looks unusually shiny, free of scratches, and beautifully struck, it might be worth sending to a grading company such as PCGS or NGC. Graded coins always command higher prices because collectors trust the authenticity and numerical grade. So, whether you're a beginner, a passionate collector, or someone who just found an old wheat penny in a drawer, the 1941 1-cent coin still carries significance, collector value, and real money-making potential. What began as a copper coin worth a single cent now has the ability to bring excitement, historical reflection, and sometimes big returns. Thank you for watching Liberty Coin Value. If you enjoyed today's detailed look into the 1941 wheat penny and want more professional breakdowns of rare and valuable coins, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a chance to learn, and maybe even profit, from America's hidden pocket treasures. See you in the next video, the channel where we explore the fascinating world of United States coins, uncovering hidden treasures, rare varieties, and the surprising value ordinary coins can hold. In today's video, we dive deep into one of the most collectible and beloved Lincoln wheat cents, the 1950 1-cent United States wheat penny. Although millions of these coins passed through American hands during the mid-20th century, only a small number survive today in exceptional condition, and some can be worth far more than you might expect. The story of the 1950 penny begins in the Denver Mint, which produced over 334 million Lincoln cents that year. This makes it a relatively common issue in circulation, but what makes this coin special is its connection to a transitional period in American history. The year 1950 marked the beginning of the post-World War II boom, when the United States economy was expanding rapidly and Americans were adjusting to a new era of prosperity. Wheat pennies from this period were struck using the classic Victor David Brenner design, featuring Abraham Lincoln on the obverse and the iconic 2 wheat ears on the reverse. These copper coins, made of 95% copper and 5% tin and zinc, hold both historical value and nostalgic charm. Although the 1950 penny is not considered a rare date, it is highly valued by collectors for its solid strike quality and the beauty of its wheat ear design. Many examples remained in circulation for decades, slowly wearing down from constant use. Because of this, high-grade survivors, especially coins that have never been touched by circulation, have become increasingly desirable. Even though the coin's starting value is around 12 cents in typical circulated condition, some pieces can be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars depending on grade, eye appeal, and striking quality. One of the most important factors determining a 1950 penny's worth is its condition. Circulated examples tend to show softness in the wheat lines, worn cheek details, and loss of the original mint luster. However, coins graded MS65 red, RD, or higher can command very strong prices, particularly those with flawless surfaces, bright red shine, and razor-sharp details. At the highest levels, MS67RD and beyond, the 1950D becomes a true trophy coin. These ultra-gem examples are extremely scarce because copper coins are easily damaged or toned over time. In recent auctions, premium full red 1950 D pennies have sold for over $5,000, proving that collectors are willing to pay big money for perfection. Another factor that can boost value is the presence of errors and varieties. The 1950 D wheat penny features notable collectible varieties such as die chips, repunched mint marks, RPMs, and striking anomalies. Some RPM examples, where the D mint mark was accidentally punched more than once, have sold for $60 to $150 plus depending on clarity and grade. Even common die cracks or misaligned strikes can sell above face value, especially when found in uncirculated condition. Despite its affordability, the 1950 D penny remains one of the most popular wheat cents for both new collectors and seasoned numismatists. It offers history, beauty, and investment potential all in a single copper coin. And the best part is that these coins can still occasionally be found in penny rolls, old jars, estates, and circulation, giving everyday people a chance to discover something valuable. Imagine pulling a near-mint 1950 D wheat cent out of pocket change. Its market price could instantly increase from 12 cents to $50, $200, or even thousands of dollars if it turns out to be a gem quality grade AS of today's coin market. The current value range for the 1950 D wheat penny is approximately $0.12, 25 cents for average circulated coins, $2, $10 for lightly circulated or brown uncirculated coins, $20, $75 for high-grade red-brown examples, $150, $500 plus for gem quality full red coins, $1, $000, $5,000 plus for the finest known MS67RD and premium specimens. These values reflect strong collector demand and the steady rise in interest for early Lincoln cents. Wheat pennies, especially Denver Mint issues from the 1950s, continue to increase in value as fewer pristine examples remain available. In conclusion, the 1950 D 1-cent wheat penny is a perfect reminder of how history and value can hide in the smallest of objects. Whether you are a beginner or a longtime collector, this coin is an excellent addition to any collection. Affordable, beautiful, and full of potential. So the next time you search through your pocket change or coin rolls, keep your eyes open. You might just discover a 1950 D penny worth far more than its humble face value. Thank you for watching Liberty Coin Value. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the 1950 D wheat penny, make sure to like the video, share it with fellow collectors, and subscribe for more coin history, value breakdowns, and rare treasures in US currency. Stay tuned for our next video, where we uncover even more hidden gems from our rich numismatic past. Until then, happy collecting, and may your next penny be a valuable one. The channel where we explore the stories, secrets, and surprising values behind America's most iconic coins. In today's video, we're taking a deep dive into an incredible piece of numismatic history, the 1953 D United States Lincoln wheat cent. Believe it or not, this humble copper penny, still found in circulation today, can be worth far more than just 1 cent. In fact, collectors pay from 12 cents even for circulated pieces, and in certain rare conditions and varieties, the value can climb into the hundreds or even thousands of dollars. So stay with me as we uncover everything you need to know about the 1953 D wheat penny, its history, its hidden features, and the market factors that make it such a sought-after collectible. The story of the 1953 D wheat penny begins in the mid-20th century, a time when the United States Mint was producing billions of copper cents to support a rapidly growing post-war economy. Minted at the Denver Mint, the 1953 D belongs to the classic wheat penny series, officially known as the Lincoln wheat cent, which was produced from 1909 to 1958. The iconic design features President Abraham Lincoln on the obverse, created by sculptor Victor David Brenner, while the reverse showcases 2 wheat ears symbolizing prosperity and unity. By 1953, Americans were still using wheat pennies daily, unaware that decades later these small coins would become prized pieces of American history. The Denver Mint struck more than 700 million Lincoln cents in 1953, which means they were common at the time, but what makes the 1953 D wheat cent special today is its survival in high grades. While many were heavily circulated, worn, and eventually melted over the years, only a small fraction remain in mint state condition, and even fewer survive with sharp details, full luster, and no blemishes. These top-quality examples are exactly what collectors look for, and the higher the condition, the more valuable the coin becomes. Even though many people still stumble across these pennies in their change jars, drawer bottoms, or inherited coin collections, the majority are in lower grades. That's why those rare high-grade survivors command impressive prices in today's coin market. Now let's talk about value, because the 1953 D wheat penny can truly surprise you. In low circulated condition, its value typically starts at 12 cents per coin, which is already more than 12 times its face value. However, as you move up the grading scale, the numbers get exciting. A nicely preserved, extremely fine example can fetch around $1 or more, while uncirculated, mint state coins jump into the $5 to $20 range depending on luster, strike, and eye appeal. But here's where things get interesting. Coins graded MS-65, MS-66, or MS-67 by major grading companies like PCGS or NGC can reach $200, $500, or even higher. The finest known examples have sold for thousands, and collectors are always actively searching for beautifully preserved pieces. Another important factor is varieties and errors, which can dramatically increase the value of a 1953 D wheat penny. Some rare pieces exhibit die cracks, repunched mint marks, RPM, off-center strikes, and other collectible mint errors. A strong repunched D mint mark, for example, can boost a coin's value far beyond standard prices. Error collectors pay significant premiums for coins with dramatic or unusual features, and the 1953 D series includes several well-known varieties that continue to attract attention in the marketplace. So why does this penny still show up in circulation today? Even though it's over 70 years old, millions of wheat pennies remain in jars, drawers, old banks, and forgotten piggy banks across America. Every year, people reintroduce them into circulation unknowingly. And that is the best part of coin collecting. You never know when a simple penny in your hand could turn out to be a small treasure worth real money. That's why collectors love searching through rolls, estate sales, and coin jars in hopes of finding that one high-grade wheat penny hiding among the rest in today's modern market. The 1953 D wheat penny remains both affordable for new collectors and exciting for experienced ones. Its value starts low but climbs rapidly with condition, scarcity of high-grade examples, and special error varieties. Whether you're just starting your coin collecting journey or you're expanding your collection with carefully selected pieces, the 1953 D wheat cent is a coin that offers both historical richness and future value potential. So, if you ever come across a 1953 D wheat penny, don't spend it. Take a moment to look carefully. Check its condition, inspect the mint mark, and consider getting high-grade coins authenticated. Who knows, you might be holding a piece worth far more than a few cents. Thank you for watching Liberty Coin Value. If you enjoyed learning about the 1953 D wheat penny and want more videos on rare coins, values, and hidden treasures still in circulation today, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss an upload. Your support helps us continue bringing you high-quality coin content every week. See you in the next video, and remember, change can change your life.